As humans, we were not built to even handle or comprehend this volatility.
Yeah.
Back in the savannah, you wouldn't wake up one day where you had 10 cows and the next day there were 200 cows. And you'd be like, oh wow, what happened? That's what happens in crypto. Your brain cannot process it, which means you make poor decisions. But this is the first major technological innovation in the last 200 years that the Yanks haven't dominated. That should embarrass you. That should make you angry. That should make you want to get up early because China's beating your pants off. Because I spent a lot of time in Dubai and people say, oh, you have no freedom of speech there. I was like, bro, I can't even speak on YouTube without getting taken down. I can't talk in Britain without Ofcom trying to regulate me.
So we have our random box of questions and it's going to be, I have no idea what it is.
Let's go.
So let's see what it is, Brian. Let's go. Let's find you one. Which crypto project do you think is a complete scam?
Wow.
I know, some of them are out there.
You know, one thing I never loved about this industry is when people start talking about scams and rug pulls and this person's doing that, this person's doing that. I actually don't like hanging out with people. That's the first thing they want to tell me. Like, tell me something good.
Yeah,
and
be
so
positive.
I just don't focus on that. All I do is focus on innovation. I always tell people, look, there are bad actors out there. There's also people that just act poorly and can't get all their shizzle together.
Yeah.
So, but there's so many great projects. There's so many innovative stuff going on right now that I just look to that. I love the Bitcoin ecosystem. We've been playing with the ton ecosystem. We've done a few meme coin deals, God bless, lately. And then we love AI on the blockchain. We love gaming. We love DeFi. So I don't know, I just focus on that.
I
Super
love
bullish.
that. No, I really like that positivity because I think people in general concentrate on the negatives and just think, oh, well, this went wrong. But we're learning. We're in a whole new industry. Of course, things go wrong along the way.
Look, I started my career on Wall Street in '93, and I got to see behind the scenes how the sausage was made. And I don't think I ever made any equity investments my whole life when I was in that space. I always tell people, assume all of your capital is at risk and you're never going to see it again whenever you buy anything. So for me, I don't like cry about it. I just go out there and invest knowing that some of it's not going to come back. And that's the way you should always invest, let alone crypto. It's the most risky, the most volatile instrument ever created. As humans, we were not built to even handle or comprehend this volatility.
Yeah.
Back in the savannah, you wouldn't wake up one day where you had 10 cows and the next day there were 200 cows. And you'd be like, oh wow, what happened? That's what happens in crypto. Your brain cannot process it, which means you make poor decisions. And so you really got to just discipline yourself, educate yourself. I love long-term horizon, 10 years. I don't care what the price of Bitcoin is, daily, weekly, or monthly, just 10 years and everyone's going to be great.
What are your predictions then by the end of this year? What are you thinking?
Well, we got our 50 BIP cut last night, which is amazing. Again, when I started on Wall Street in '93, the Fed started raising rates in '94 and they freaked the whole place out. So when they cut rates, this is a big deal. 50 bips is a big deal, and Powell even said more's coming. Regardless of what people say, this is super bullish for digital assets. More rates are coming soon. It's all going to depend on what goes on with those crazy Yanks. You know, look, we just had a Labour government come into power in London.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, is that really going to affect my life at all? They might jack up the marginal tax rate a bit. I might get sick of some of the wokeness, but it's not really going to affect my life. Now, the next president, though, really could when it comes to crypto adoption and legalization in America. So I think that's really important. But regardless, Bitcoin never cares. So I still think six-figure Bitcoin in the next 6 months. And that's it. But the bull market's now. Everyone around here is waiting.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? I checked my charts. Bitcoin was at 26K when I was here last year. This place blew my mind because we were in the middle of a bear market winter in Europe and in the States. And so we're in it now. Amazing things are being built, crazy adoption. So yeah, I'm pumped.
I really like that actually mindset as well, because I think so many people are concentrating on the election right now. But it is true, like, what are you waiting for? We can keep waiting till November saying what's going to happen, what's coming, but we're still building. Like, why not just keep it going and be as bullish as possible? Because no matter what happens, we have to keep going. It's not like if something happens and a bomb goes, it's not like that. It will, no matter what, the world keeps going. So we have to keep going as an industry as well.
Yeah, and this conference shows this. So 20,000 people here, double the size of last year, which already blew me away. Asia's leading this market. Nobody wants to hear this. The damn Americans definitely don't want to hear this, but they really are, and they're going to keep going regardless. And so, yeah, we're going to keep building. We're going to keep doing it. If anything, maybe Bitcoin gets more adoption as an instrument of protest in America if the election goes the other way. But it'll keep going, but we could really use some friendly practices. And again, I was born in California, so I have a lot of love for that country. But this is the first major technological innovation in the last 200 years that the Yanks haven't dominated. That should embarrass you. That should make you angry. That should make you want to get up early because China's beating your pants off. So let's get it together and let's really think more intelligently is what I would say. And that's what I hope is going to happen.
That is a very good point as well, actually, because I think in terms of America, it is such a big powerhouse, but right now it is lagging behind. I would also say the same in parts of Europe as well. It's so far behind on innovation. It's mind-blowing. It really is. I was back in London hosting the London Blockchain Conference, and it's still so corporate and so it's just, they're not pushing. They're kind of just waiting for someone else to do it. Oh, we'll replicate that here in London. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's take that. That's not how innovation works. Think of something new. Think about what in our world within London, what needs to happen? What can we use blockchain for? There's so much it can be used for. Let's do it. Even like the mayor elections. Why is that not on the blockchain?
Amen. I mean, I just recently ran for mayor of London.
Exactly, that's why I'm looking at you,
course,
Brian.
yeah.
I follow you on Instagram.
So I was asking for all the elections to be on the blockchain. What a concept, right? I mean, you hear people, accusations in America about election tampering. I also asked for the whole budget to be on the blockchain. And of course, I wanted to create the London coin and put 100 pounds of crypto into every man, woman, and child's wallet, really for a financial education more than anything. But yeah, I mean, look, when was the last time Europe innovated anything? And a lot of people said a year ago when I was here, the UK is pro-crypto, and Rishi was talking about that, but it's not. I know Jamie Burke from Outlier Ventures, who's been investing seed and pre-seed into crypto for the last 7 years. He said, Brian, I haven't ever received a single email from a member of parliament asking me about crypto. That tells you the stance of crypto by the UK government. It's a shame. It's still a major financial center. I worked there in finance for many years, but they're dropping the ball on crypto. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not going to guess why. Maybe it's innovator's dilemma. Maybe the banks are scared of it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The world is moving on. And I look to places like Dubai that are the cities of the future that are leading it with action. Same as here as well. And look at Korea, look at Hong Kong even, look at Singapore. This is what everyone should be looking at right now.
Yeah, they need to step it up. Like being from Europe or the States, step up your game. Come here and actually see how huge this industry is. And then you'll be like, wow, okay, I need to do something. Maybe that's what they need. They need to come here, see a token and be like, damn, we are a million years behind, really, in terms of innovation. It's so bad.
But they won't.
But they won't.
You want to talk about the biggest rug pull? That's Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
Our Western democracies that we champion as these beautiful, great things are broken, and they don't even exist as democracies. I spent a lot of time in Dubai, and people say, "Oh, you have no freedom of speech there." I was like, "Bro, I can't even speak on YouTube without getting taken down. I can't talk in Britain without Ofcom trying to regulate me. Don't tell me about freedoms."
You can't walk in the street in the UK and say something to someone's like, you cannot say that, you should not. Why not? Why should we not all be able to be honest, be truthful, and actually realize what's going on around us and make changes rather than saying, oh, well, it can't be done. We can't change anything back in Europe because, too many restrictions. We only restrict ourselves.
Yes.
That's the truth behind it.
Also, it's, we should be free to have the safety we deserve as well, all those basics. And you and I are in London. And look, nobody's ever tried to steal my watch in London and no one stabbed me. But there's fear in that city and people are worried about their safety. And that's, again, a basic freedom being taken away. So anyways, this is what we need to do. I love this space because Bitcoin and digital assets, I think they're all instruments of freedom. Yeah. And that's what we're about. I think we really need to try to preserve that. But there will always be an opposite force that's trying to take that away because it means control and power. And around we go in this beautiful dance.
Yeah, we just keep pushing through. We just keep doing what we can do.
Yes, that's exactly. Put your voice out there. Yeah, exactly. It's your own actions. We're all super powerful. All you have to do is make decisions with your money, with your mind, and that's all we can do.
Yeah, well guys, please go and check out Brian Rose on Instagram, YouTube, because honestly, the things that you say really inspire me as well.
Thank you, and thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.